What if I told you that your mind is already controlling more of your reality than you realize? That every thought, every fear, every desire you hold sends a signal into the universe, shaping your experiences in ways you cannot even see. Most people live blind to this power. They allow thoughts to wander, emotions to run unchecked, and in doing so, manifest outcomes they never wanted. But tonight, you will discover secrets hidden for centuries, knowledge once reserved for mystics, shamans, and the few who mastered the art of bending reality. These are the dark, psychological tricks that manipulate perception and intention, combined with the ancient practices of manifestation that can transform your life or warn you of the shadows your mind can summon. Let's begin with the power of thought itself. Modern psychology calls it the subconscious mind, but ancient civilizations understood it differently. The Egyptians, the mystics of the East, the secret societies of Europe, they knew the mind is fertile ground, and every seed you plant becomes reality. Thoughts are not neutral. They are commands. Every doubt, every resentment, every obsessive desire creates ripples in the invisible fabric of existence. The first principle is clarity. To manifest, you must define exactly what you desire and feel it as though it already exists. The ancients had rituals for this. They did not just wish. They visualized. They closed their eyes and imagined their desires in vivid detail. Some used mirrors, sacred symbols, or written mantras. Others chanted, moved their bodies in rhythm, or breathed in ways designed to align their energy. These rituals were not magical in the way we think today. They were precise, deliberate, and designed to program the subconscious. But here is the first dark psychological trick. Your mind obeys emotion, not logic. Fear and desire are equal in power. If you fear failure, if you obsess over what you do not want, you are sending commands into the universe just as strong as your hopes. Ancient masters called this inviting the shadow. Every worry is a spell, every doubt a hidden command shaping reality. The key is awareness. By observing your thoughts and emotions, you can redirect them intentionally and begin to bend the outcomes around you. Let's try a guided exercise now. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Picture a desire, a goal, a dream, a secret wish like a scene playing in your mind. Hear the sounds, feel the textures, see the colors. Imagine it is real, happening now. Whisper to yourself, I am the architect of my reality. I control my fate. Repeat it slowly, letting the words sink into your subconscious. Hold the feeling for at least 2 minutes. This is not imagination, it is sending a command into existence. Now, consider energy alignment. Ancient manifestation was not just thought, it was harmony of mind, body, and spirit. Shamans, priests, and mystics understood that your physical state affects your mental state, and vice versa. Meditation, breathing, posture, and focus were all tools to amplify intent. Modern psychology calls this emotional amplification. The more real the feeling, the faster the manifestation. When your mind, body, and emotions are aligned, your signal to the universe becomes impossible to ignore. Here's another psychological trick few know, priming the mind. Your mind takes cues from repetition and subtle environmental factors. Writing down goals, speaking them aloud, acting as if you already have what you desire, all of these actions embed the intention into your subconscious. The brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined outcome and reality. This is how the ancients controlled perception, not only of themselves but of those around them. Influence, persuasion, manifestation, they are all rooted in the same principles. Let's pause for another guided exercise. Close your eyes again. This time, think of a fear or negative pattern you want to dissolve. Picture it shrinking, fading, dissolving completely. Replace it with a glowing image of your desired reality. Feel it as deeply as possible. Let it fill your senses. Whisper, I release the shadows and command the light of my reality. Hold it for 3 minutes. These exercises, repeated daily, condition your mind and energy to produce outcomes aligned with your intentions. Now, let's explore the hidden dark side of influence. Ancient masters understood that perception shapes behavior. Subtle gestures, carefully chosen words, pauses, and tone can manipulate attention and emotion. You can use these same techniques to influence not just others, but your own internal state. For example, by controlling how you frame a thought, you can change the subconscious meaning entirely. Fear can be reframed into caution, doubt into curiosity, and desire into certainty. The mind is malleable, like clay in your hands. Think about the ancient Egyptian mystics, who could influence entire communities with silent rituals. They would spend nights in meditation, visualizing desired outcomes for cities, leaders, and kings. Their power was not in magic wands, but in directing the immense energy of focus and intention. Modern manifestation teaches the same: detailed visualization, emotional intensity, repetition, and aligned action. Every time you align thought, emotion, and action, reality moves toward your command. Here is another subscriber exercise. I want you to write down 3 desires or outcomes you want this month. For each, write one sentence that describes it as if it already exists. Speak it aloud, slowly, with feeling. Then close your eyes and visualize each outcome for 1 minute. Repeat each night before sleep for 7 days. Observe subtle signs, coincidences, and synchronicities appearing in your life. This is ancient wisdom made practical for today. Now, let's talk about fear as fuel. The mind obeys intensity, and humans are wired to react to emotional extremes. You can use this to your advantage. Ancient texts describe methods to transform fear into creative and manifesting energy. Every time you feel fear, focus it on a desire rather than letting it paralyze you. Convert that adrenaline into action and visualization. This is the dark art of turning shadow energy into light. Consider the law of repetition. Repeating an intention or ritual daily with emotion and focus embeds it into the subconscious so deeply that it begins to dictate behavior without conscious effort. Small, repeated actions accumulate immense power over time. This is why the ancients performed rituals daily, why modern manifestation techniques emphasize consistency. Now, a guided visualization for power and protection. Close your eyes. Imagine a glowing sphere around you, protecting you from negative energy. Inside this sphere, place all your desires, fully realized. See them glowing alive, moving toward you. Whisper, I am shielded, I am aligned, reality obeys me. Hold this visualization for 5 minutes, feeling the energy as if it surrounds your body and mind. Finally, a warning. Manifestation is powerful, but it obeys your energy, whether light or shadow. Thoughts are spells, emotions are fuel. Misaligned focus, negativity, or doubt can create outcomes you do not want. Responsibility is key. Align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with intention, and reality becomes your tool. Ignore this, and the shadows may shape your world instead. Tonight, you have been initiated into knowledge hidden for centuries. You have learned ancient manifestation rituals, psychological tricks of the mind, exercises to direct your energy, and warnings about the shadow side of intention. Practice daily, refine your focus, and protect your energy. Every thought, feeling, and action matters. Reality listens. The mind is more powerful than you can imagine. Join me. Comment your experiences and subscribe. The deeper secrets are yet to come, and together we will master the mind, influence reality, and explore the hidden forces that shape existence.